All right, we're back. It's been a while. We've been out of town, vacationing, but we're back. It's been a while since our last video installment. Once again, the reason being that it is impossible to keep up with the torrent and cascade of criminal scandals and troubling national security scandals that just keep pouring out of the drumpf klan administration. This klan of inept US traitors is leaving a mark every single day, discrediting the United States worldwide and eating away at our reputation and integrity like leprosy on a human body. Drumpf and its klan are despicable, absolutely despicable pieces of shit. Drumpf is an unelected US traitor, and soon that is going to emerge. Drumpf was prematurely celebrating, and his drumpsies have been prematurely celebrating, that he's not exonerated at all by way of the Mueller report. Bob Mueller's report versus idiot Barr's memo is night and day. Barr's memo, his 4-page pile of shit, meant as a cover-up, failed. And it now opens Barr up to the same incredible legal liabilities that Nixon's criminal AG was exposed to when he tried a similar cover-up. He actually went to prison for 19 months, and Barr is moving towards that line of jeopardy. Well, it's not going to get any better for Drumpf. It's only going to get much, much worse. Everything Drumpf touches turns to shit. Drumpf lies. He's sided with our enemies over our U.S. intelligence agencies and their respective intelligence chiefs. These are obvious things on the surface about how Drumpf is working with and conspiring with our enemies against our own country, and working for his own personal financial interests to cover his massive debt, doing anything he can, shitty third-rate steak companies that he borrows the product from and merchandises in a third-rate catalog under his failed branding name, Drumpf. He lies about everything. It's incredible. And now he's got Barr trying to conceal damaging information that Mueller's team is now angered by. They're angered by this incredible deception to the American public and the mischaracterization of their incredibly hard 2 years of work, frustrated by liars and crooks, all in Drumpf's orbit and all working with and conspiring with, criminally, Drumpf to keep these things from the United States public and U.S. voters. It won't work, and it's going to come to a crashing end very soon. First, Drumpf was for the release of the full report.
Does the public have a right to see the Mueller report? I don't mind. I mean, frankly, I told the House, if you want, let them see it.
Now Drumpf is against the release of the report, just like the penniless bum debtor Drumpf has done with his taxes.
I will absolutely give my return, but I'm being audited.
Drumpf is trying to obfuscate and conceal. It will not work. He's tried that with his taxes, and those will come out too. Maybe not to the public, but they will come out to Congress, at least different committees and subcommittees. His taxes will be, and they will be scrutinized very carefully, as criminal Nixon's were. Republican criminal Nixon's taxes were gone over with a fine-tooth comb, and he was found to have committed tax evasion, which he ended up having to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for. That's on top of his resignation. In fact, Nixon was under an audit during the time he was forced to release his taxes. Drumpf uses the audit excuse as a way to squirm loose from having to present his taxes, which will show a bunch of things, that he's a criminal, a tax evader, that he's a bum, that he's penniless and broke, and he's all debt-ridden. That's going to come out. Drumpf is America's #1 national security threat. This idiot uses an unsecured cell phone and forced the clearance of 25 U.S. traders to get security clearances to be able to access very, very sensitive national security information that they could use to sell to other countries for their own personal profit, the way that Drumpf is doing. But her emails! Drumpf lies about everything. He's not going to produce his taxes, and he doesn't want the Mueller report to come out because he knows it is damning. He lies about everything. He just lied the other day for the, who knows how many times he said this, but he lied and said that his father is from Germany. His father is born in Germany. This guy is the most untrustworthy piece of shit ever. His father was born in Germany. No, he wasn't. His father was born in the Bronx in New York.
My father is German, right? Was German. And born in a very wonderful place in Germany. My father's from Germany. Both of my parents are from the EU. Don't forget, both my parents were born in EU sectors, okay? I mean, my mother was Scotland, my father was Germany.
His grandfather, a draft dodger, was born in Germany. He was kicked out of Germany for dodging the draft. He petitioned the country so that he could regain his citizenship, and they said, go fuck yourself. That's why the Drumpfs wound up in America. In fact, for years they said that they were of some Swedish or Norwegian descent just because they didn't want to be connected to Germany because of Nazi Germany. It's just pathetic. Nothing Drumpf says is true. The exact opposite of what Drumpf says is true. When he says, I've been exonerated, that means he's guilty of criminal conspiracy with our enemies. When he says, I'm exonerated, that means he's absolutely committed obstruction of justice. These felonies are not going to go unpunished. Watch what happens as these stories develop about Mueller's team being aggravated by the lack of truthful information supplied by Barr in this idiotic summary. These are pieces of shit. These are the scum of the earth. Drumpf is the scum of the earth, and he's assembled more idiots. Barr made an unsolicited 19-page job inquiry and request with Drumpf. That's how he got this job. Whitaker was put in place to try and stymie everything, and then they found this witless fucktard Barr to come in and try to obstruct and conceal the full Mueller report. It's not going to happen. We're going to get it. Watch. Terrified Drumpf has been hiding his taxes, and now he's trying to hide the report and any record of his long conversations with our enemy, Putin, whom Drumpf praises and trusts over our own U.S. intelligence agencies. The Mueller report may very well direct our Congress to impeach and remove Drumpf, thus directing cases for criminal prosecution. And that's without the coming SDNA, Southern District of New York, criminal cases which are coming against the Drumpf clan. Those are going to continue to come. There is no way out for Drumpf. None. He is going to go to prison, and he will very likely die there, just like John Gotti, whom the Mueller team also put away for life. Or, in this case, death. Gotti died there, rotting to death behind bars, literally physically rotting behind bars. Drumpf's closest people, cabinet members, these idiots that he picked, are going to prison because of Drumpf. Michael Fallon, Drumpf's pick for a national security advisor who during the inauguration was talking to Russia on the phone. I mean, these are despicable scumbags who are threatening our very existence as a country. Drumpf is an unelected U.S. traitor that our enemy Russia installed to destroy America from the inside. Drumpf should be called, from this point on, individual one. There are also references within documents and indictments that have been filed in court that relate information about a top official being directed by the very top person in the campaign. That very top person would most likely be dipshit, unelected US traitor, and penniless bum drumpf. We're going to find this stuff out. Soon we will all know that Russia installed drumpf, the illegitimate, unelected US traitor and penniless debtor. Drumpf is on top of that, as everyone knows at this point, a repeat sexual offender. Where Joe Biden had the class for some intimate contact, which even the accusers say is not sexual, had the class to come out and identify his role in all of that. His inappropriate closeness in contact, trying to be warm, trying to be nice, trying to be a caring individual, all misinterpreted. He's taking responsibility for that. What did liar and piece of shit Drumpf do when he was credibly accused by 20 plus women that he sexually assaulted? He said that he was going to sue them all and they were all a bunch of liars. Now he's pointing the finger at Biden for 4 people who said Joe touched their shoulder or kissed them on the top of their head. Drumpf's the pussy grabber. Drumpf is a piece of shit, illegitimate, unelected US traitor. And we are going to find out what is in that Mueller report. Every single bit of it. Watch soon for Mueller to be called in to Congress to testify publicly. That's probably going to happen relatively soon. As long as piece of shit Barr conceals and obstructs the release of the full unredacted report, look for your Congress to be the check and balance, the check on this gigantic tub of shit, Donald Drumpf. He won't be there long. Nixon was forced to resign when the reality sunk in. Drumpf isn't smart enough to understand reality. He lies and lies and lies and creates a fantasy world. But ultimately, it will end, and it will end badly for Drumpf, the GOP enablers who have not done a single thing to protect America from that piece of shit, and Drumpf's idiotic minority clan of total scum, the bottom of America. Drumpf will be gone very soon, one way or another. Our guess, he'll die in prison.